Good evening. How are we doing? Oh, my headphones aren't on. How's it going? Happy Wednesday. Evening, everyone. We're doing well. We're going to check out something new tonight. In a, well, I don't think it's technically, I'd go so far as to accuse it could be in a sponsored stream, but definitely leaning in that direction. Kindly provided a free key for the game, so should be cool to check out. Now then. Why do I have silence? I don't know. Hang on, I'm going to let this out and eat a biscuit. Very strange. Right, give me 1 second, folks, because I can't hear anything right now, and I really should be able to hear something, so, that was weird. I think I may have to just quickly restart OBS, so you'll get the, little buffering thing going on for a few seconds while I just restart the program, and then we'll be right back. Won't be a moment. Bear with. Let's mute that at least. Right, we should be back, and I can actually hear something now. As expected, for some reason, it was just throwing a wobbler. OBS sometimes just decides it doesn't want to connect all the various bits and pieces, because, I don't know, life's like that sometimes, isn't it? Anyway, right, let's get that button going again. I think most things are functional, and I'll get my eyes working. So, how are we all doing? Evening, Tango. Evening, Cal. Welcome on in. Evening, Noel. Hope we're doing well. Rich tea biscuits indeed. Yeah. There's a unending conversation with my partner on that one. She is abjectly convinced that they taste like cardboard. I actually quite like them. Granted, they're not the most exciting biscuit in the world. They do go well on a cup of tea. Not that I have one of those. It's a bit late for that, and I have enough difficulty with being up half the night as it is without drinking tea at this time in the evening. But I do enjoy a rich tea biscuit on occasion. But I got like 4 or 5 of them. And I did not have time to eat 4 or 5 of them before the stream started. So I've got 2 of them sitting on my desk looking at me. There's a kitty cat over there who's deliberately not looking at me because she didn't get any of my dinner. To be fair, she wouldn't have been that interested anyway, but I ate it, so she's clearly insistent on the idea that it must have been a good thing. Which, I mean, she's got a point. On the other hand, she tried that with curry not so long ago and found out the hard way that she didn't actually want it. She sneakily started licking my plate when I wasn't looking. And I came back, went to the loo, and discovered her desperately trying to get the spicy taste out of her mouth. It was funny. Well, that's what you get for being a smart ass, isn't it? It wasn't a particularly spicy curry, but it was too spicy for a cat. And then yesterday, I think, I looked over at the screen on my left. Cat snuck in from the right and started licking my sandwich when I wasn't looking. I was like, what's that noise? God damn it! But yeah, that was my day. Anyway, so Last Caretaker. This is an interesting one. I saw a trailer for this back in the summer. The summer game showcases and stuff that replaced E3. All of that. And it caught my eye back then. It's quite a cool concept, playing as a robot who has been left behind and is supporting humanity after they've left Earth, after the planet has been flooded out. To dunk or not to dunk? Oh, always to dunk, yeah. Carefully, though, otherwise you end up with biscuit just sinking to the bottom of your tea, and that sucks. Yes, robot left behind after humanity has left a very flooded Earth, and you're kind of all alone and attempting to, presumably, facilitate the ongoing survival of humanity, as far as I could tell. I was kindly provided a key for this one by the developers, which I'm very, very grateful for. So, yes, in that regard, there is a add gifted stroke sponsorship angle in there. So there's your FYI. It's also on screen somewhere and down at the bottom in the description. Well, at the top of the description, actually. And so on and so forth. But still, we have a look at this thing, because I think it looks interesting. The game actually comes out on the 6th of November, if I've remembered that correctly. But I've got a little bit of early access. Actually, I've got the whole game, notwithstanding any early access patch anyway, which I assume would be a thing. It usually is. However, I have been asked to limit the amount I play and how far I get through the game, obviously ahead of embargoes and things. So there's a little bit of having faith in me to do the right thing there, and obviously everybody else who's got a key. But yeah, hopefully all will go well. Right, so let's have a look at this. Obviously, this is pre-early access build, so it will not be running at 100%. We might have to do a little tweaking to get this where we want it to be. But it should be cool. So, turn off my sound. Ooh, it was not on the front. So I did some benchmarking. Approve of the benchmarking feature there, definitely. Very cool. There you go, November 6th for the early access start date. And it's going to be on Steam and Epic Games Store on early access, and will be coming to all the consoles, Xbox, PlayStation, and Switch 2 in the new year. Or sometime in 2026, anyway. So, I've seen a little bit of footage, but I have not played any of this, so I guess we're about to find out what happens when I click New Game. And eat a biscuit. I'll eat most of the biscuit, because some of it broke off and then landed on the floor, and I'm disappointed. If I leave it there, the cat will try and eat it, and it's probably not good for her. Right, so, rock and roll time. Ooh, that's way too sensitive. I knew it would be. So, mouse. Sensitivity 100%. Let's take that down to 50 and try that. ADS sensitivity, well, I'm guessing about the same. So there are enemy robots to face off against in this game. Still a bit much. Not bad as it was. Okay, so 20 is the minimum. Okay. There are ways to deal with this if need be, but That feels better. Right. So, we have awoken. Apparently we dream of electric sheep. Grab rest frame. We don't want to do that right now. Grab work table and loot. Did I get there? Plastic scraps. Cool. In my inventory. So here's what we look like. You'll see me better if I hide. We're a little robot dude. Okay, so that's not gonna work. Let's try. Nice. So, because it is not yet released, as is often the way. So we've got no power. Can't currently use shadow play to take pictures of it because it doesn't know what to do with it. Ooh, interesting. So I have to grip and move to open doors and things.
It's dark and quiet now, but it doesn't have to stay that way. Reconnect the power. Bring this place back to life.
That voice is faintly familiar. Broken mosquito. Okay, look at that. Find electric cables, connect battery to outlet. So, there is the outlets. And there's a battery. So I need to connect these two, which is a major facet of this game, apparently. Got some bits and pieces. Well, we'll wait until we got some lights here. Let's see if we can't open that a bit further. Yeah, and I can get through it more easily. Okay, so we've got another bot who is non-functional. There. Oh, battery, nice. And a broken robot here is apparently functional. Cables, there we go. That's what I need. Oh, that button might go a long way as well. Okay. Do androids dream of electric sheep? Yeah, that's the old question, isn't it? Right, so I need to connect a battery with this cable I've acquired to here.
Good work, Caretaker. Every restored connection brings us closer to reclaiming our home. We've lingered here long enough, Caretaker. Head to the docking hangar. There's something important there, waiting to show us our path.
And there we go. Kind of curious to know what this voice is, but you can change how these work, apparently, from what I saw in the devs' sort of pre-launch streams that they've done. You can see the direction the electricity's flowing because of the light moving along it, but you can change it to go the other way and do different things, like transfer to different batteries and things like that. So now we've got a bit of light and power. Let's have a better look around and see if we can... Don't know what that is, but okay. See if we can't...
Keep the flow steady. Carry on, Caretaker. Caretaker, systems active. Cycle beginning. Your mission remains the same. Grow, sustain, and deliver. Lazarus pods require constant supervision. Confirm water supply. Confirm electrical flow. Ensure nutrient delivery continues without interruption. Growth must not pause. Each pod carries one human seed. Memories stream during growth shape traits. Food defines strength and body. Water and electricity keep the process alive. Surface conditions remain unstable. Human presence absent. But your task does not change. Maintain the pods. Protect the racks. Secure continuity. The humans you grow will not remember you. They will not thank you. But without
We're growing humans, apparently.
You do not require recognition. You require persistence. Begin the cycle. Keep the flow steady. Carry on, Caretaker. Caretaker, systems active. Cycle beginning.
Okay, looks like that goes round in circles. Light switch.
Confirm electrical flow. Ensure nutrient delivery continues without interruption. Growth must not pause. Each pod carries one.
So, we have a job to do. Grow humans, apparently.
Caretaker, systems active. ensure nutrient delivery continues without interruption.
Okay. Now, time to head on, I think. So we picked up a few bits and pieces, including a little synthetic dinosaur. Stuffed dinosaur. There'd be lights. More busted robots. So yeah, robot. Therefore, healing is, and we're not trying to keep ourselves fed and watered, we're trying to keep ourselves stocked up with power, amongst other things.
It was designed as a living system, and self-healing, drawn from exosomes, work in extreme environments. Keep it circulating, keep it balanced. Without flow, responsiveness fades, joints degrade, and shut down.
Okay, so I'm going to need some cables for that, I think. Some more cables. Now, I can grab a cable and heal myself. If I look down, I can connect it to myself. You should be able to see my health going up down at the bottom there in the middle. Drop. So, back up. Which is how we save. I believe. Back up your state in case of shutdown. Back up. Stop one. Okay. Yes. Right. So, make your way to the docking hangar to uncover your purpose. Right. That sort of worked. Through. So yeah, I've sort of seen this beginning area before. But where it goes from there, I don't know. I'll just say I've seen the dev streams of it. It's an interesting idea, though. We will see. Quite a chill game, I'm already getting the vibe. Pillows, okay. And lots of this will be getting used to scrap. Or for scrap, rather. Getting leaving Vault 111 vibes. The thing with rich tea biscuits is you do have to have a drink with them. They are on the drier end. Okay. So, if you were crazy, one could climb all the way down there. And one could jump, but I'm pretty damn sure, from what I recall, that there is fall damage in this game, so... Will not end well. I've got fluff in my mouth. They certainly are, dry biscuit.
Your vessel. More than just metal and circuits. It's your freedom. This boat is how you'll reclaim the seas, and perhaps even your identity. The dock systems are offline. Without them, we're trapped here. Restore the power, Caretaker, so we can sail again.
That narrator's voice is very familiar. I've heard it in another game. I don't know what. No power in here, allegedly. But we do have a boat. We will be sailing out across the ocean world. is apparently all that's left. Ah, power. Needs power. Needs power. Okay. Interesting. A bit of weirdness going on there that I'm guessing has something to do with upscaling. Just a hunch, but so I need to get in there. So this is not really very hand-holdy. It will give you an objective and let you figure it out for yourself. Drinks your drink for you. Yeah, it kind of does, Thingy. They definitely do need to be dunked. Anyway, cool. C for melee. Apparently I have some kind of object with which to melee things. A crowbar from the look of it. Not a fan of that particular control, so let's change that if I can. And it's currently set at C. Seems I can't change that right now. That may be a feature that is yet to be added. So it would seem. Okay. The save room that I can't get in. That looks like it's seen better days. Repair outlet using the repair tool. So T was tools, wasn't it? I have a repair tool. Adjustable spanner, apparently. Looks better. Oh, Q to cancel tool. Okay, well, that works. So... not like that. Like that. Okay, right. Looks like there should be power. There's not a great deal of it, but... stuff down there. The computer that looks like it needs power as well. So let's let there be light.
Again, thanks to you. Each step forward reconnects us to a brighter future. Caretaker, you were never meant to remain bound. These waters were once pathways, carrying life, purpose, and discovery. Something awaits you out there, ready to be reclaimed.
So, level up time. So we've got some skills. 3 unused points. What have we got here? Presumably ability to craft things. Dismantling tool, that'll be useful. Electric cable, extender, fuel cable extender, and a Lumalite. Cable seems useful. Yeah, let's go with the extender right now. And if I remember rightly, the game's going to tell me... Yeah, but I'm going to jump ahead and do what I know is going to tell me to do in a bit, which is make a Illuminate. So I'll be able to do that now. So I've got 10 enhancer points to use, which can increase my vitality, carry weight, lifting capacity, build time and resource consumption. That'd be handy. Pressure capacity. Not sure what the detail with that is. Possibly ability to dive underwater, because I've seen in the trailers that that's a thing. Efficient scrapping, battery capacity, and power management. So I think... Okay, so I can do 2 right now. So improve my hydraulics. He seems to be having issues. It doesn't want to let me do it right now. Oh, E to add 5, space or enter to add 1 at a time. Okay, not sure what's occurring there. We'll keep an eye on that. Unlocked a new tool. So it's the dismantler tool and the repair tool. Not in that order. Cool. So, I need to power up the boat, refuel the boat, repair its engine, reconnect the engine cylinder, and stay out when I'm ready. And it also wants me to extract a whole bunch of stuff. So. Cool. Metal canister. That seems like some uses. Now, did I drop that in the right place or not? May have dropped it in the wrong place, but that's fine. Oh, hang on a minute. Oh, they changed something there. And the stream I saw, that ladder was on the front edge here at 90 degrees. Yeah, right. Drop that down there for now as well. All part of the plan. Something like that, anyway. I remember if I responded to that, actually, Kel. I haven't played Still Wakes the Deep. I've heard of it. I don't know a great deal about it. So, my health is maxed out. Not sure how I'm supposed to recharge my energy, though. Guess we'll figure that one out as we go. What's up here? That's going out there, apparently. Okay. Looks alarming. Looks potentially problematic as well. Yeah, I have a feeling they might be hostile. So these look like they've seen better days. Let's try a recycler. No, that's not working. Okay. So, I guess I'm going to try meleeing this guy. There we go. Seemed to work. Wibbly wibbly. Okay, cool. Right. So, if I get my... That's all out. Can I? I need plastic, aluminium, and silicon, which I don't currently have to repair that. Okay, I can't repair that. But we should, at least when the sun comes up, have one solar panel connected to this wire now. It's a start. It's not much, but it's a start. That was a little bit more aggressive off the edge than I planned to be. So here's my question. Connect you there. Cool. So that should... Oh dear, my energy is very low. I don't really know what to do about that. I'm going to try a thing. Aha! Connect myself to a battery and I can charge myself. Cool. That makes sense, actually. Quite a lot of damage off those guys while I was whacking them with a crowbar. Now, the battery is now officially dead there, is it? Okay. Still, I've got a bit more energy. Let's go and heal up in here. Like that. Some good sound effects there. Look sound as it goes back into the socket. Right. Just get rid of some of this. Definitely don't need it up here. These I'm throwing with more facility than I was expecting, I have to admit. There's heaters. Some heating in here. I'm not sure why a robot would really need heating, but...
There are no resupply. What you reclaim and what you build is all that remains. Recycle, fabricate, construct. This is the loop that sustains the mission. Break it and everything stops.
Yep, we have to recycle. So, let me light. We have a construction machine. It makes stuff, an assembly device, and this one disassembles stuff. It needs power, I think. There's a battery there. Cool. Not for now. For example, like that. Ah, missed. Don't stick your hand in. shouting about how to do this out there. Which is helpful of it, but not that helpful. Can't lift the crate high enough to actually recycle that right now. I'm not strong enough. Hey. Not the NBA yet. Not with a shot like that, I went. Yeah, it's a solid concept. Find stuff, loot it, break it down, turn it into other stuff. Basic premise of a survival crafting game. There's a floppy duffel. There's a teddy bear there. I feel bad about scrapping that guy, I think.
Nothing is wasted. Recycling and fabrication are central to your work. Every system you maintain depends on what you recover. Use your dismantle unit to break objects into trash, then feed that into the recycler. Or place entire items directly.
Well, I guess I can't move that in there right now.
The machine will refine them into base materials, metal, composites, polymers.
Chuck that there, and then it's neat and tidy and out of the way.
With materials prepared, fabrication comes next. Any fabrication module can be part of
Right, I should probably grab all of this, really, shouldn't I? So I still need iron. More iron. According to the challenges.
recycle, fabricate, construct. This is the loop that sustains the mission. Break it, everything. Recycling and fabrication are central to your work. Every system you maintain depends on what you recover. Use your dismantling unit to break objects into trash.
Close enough.
Into the recycler. Or place entire items directly into a recycler module. The machine will refine them into base materials, metal, composites, polymers. Each type different depending on what you collect. With materials prepared, fabric.
Hey. So we're making something that resembles progress anyway. Cool. Now I think I have things in my inventory that I can move in there. Oh yeah, plastic scrap, but it's not really that helpful. Rip Tommy. Single batteries. I don't think I want to do that. But apparently Tommy doesn't break down. Can I drop this? Yes. Nope, that didn't go the way I wanted to either. He just comes out the same. Well, Tommy is an immortal toy dinosaur, apparently. There we go. We live and we learn.
Recycling and fabrication are central to your work. Every system you maintain.
So I might as well just clear a whole bunch of stuff that I don't need around here, hadn't I? And then I've got it for later when I do need it.
The recycler. Or place entire items directly into a recycler module. The machine will refine them into base materials, metal, composites, polymers. Each type different depending on what you collect. With materials prepared, fabric.
Yeah, tight fit. And I wondered if I could break that window and... Nope, no I can't.
More efficient. There are no
I thought breaking the window and using it as a
that remains. Recycle, fabric.
entryway for this sort of thing might be a good plan, but not as good as I was hoping for. Oh, well.
Trash that feeds
thing's got a weird kind of floppiness when it swings around. Right, we'll soon have this place tidy. It's tidy enough for me to push on with anyway. Just to go big or go home. Question is, can I get it through the door, really? Yes. Ram the table in there. Oh, you will. Yeah. A couple more, and then I think we'll move on to something that doesn't involve recycling quite so much. I assume, I kind of get the vibe that there's more efficient ways of doing this stuff later in the game as you advance. But for now, already running low on energy doing all this. So I think that's everything I've got around here. Well, most things anyway. I'd like to be able to grab a whole bunch of these at once and move them. But that'll do for now. So we need to power up the boat, refuel the boat, repair the engine, and a few other bits and pieces. According to the checklists up top left. Hang a door, okay, well, we'll deal with that in a bit. Quite a lot of information coming in over the tunnel in there if you need it. I have no doubt we will need it sooner or later. Somebody's had a better days. So, here's the boat. Let's have a look. Let's see, repair diesel engine. Yep, that looks like it might need some fixing. Repair tool. Nope. Repair tool. Yeah, need iron and plastic for that. Somebody has heard the sounds of dinner coming. I'm to judge by the speed with which the cat just hopped up. See a hair in the corner of my eye. It's that one. And there's the stuff you need to repair it, just in case you haven't acquired it. I best go and get myself charged. I did see a battery. Yeah, there it is. So I am about to keel over and presumably I'm draining my health because I haven't got any energy. Yeah. Yep. This is a solid start, but these are batteries, not generators, so they will run out of power soon enough. In fact, you can see from the big yellow thing there. Putting that on the boat might be a good idea. Some stuff around here I could loot too if I want to. So I need to power up the boat, refuel the boat, repair the engine, which I've done, reconnect engine cylinder. Okay, well, I've looked at that. So, did see a minute ago. Yeah. There you go. Boat is getting charged. Now that's... yeah, there we go. Diesel engine cylinder. Wonderful. What that is. One reason I'm draining so much. Oh, it's a net. Oh, interesting. What's this? Yeah, some water purifier of some kind? Don't know about that. A crafting room down here with crafter and scrapper. More storage down here. Okay. I'd like to find some way to check how much energy is in the boat, but I guess we'll be doing that in a bit. Oh, hang on a minute. Looks like another engine cylinder. Let's stick that on there, I guess. Don't know what the advantage... I don't know what these actually do, other than something to do with the engine. That is a diesel container. Okay. Have a Titanic moment up here if we want. Right, so this, I believe, is it? Yeah, diesel tank and then battery tank. Okay. So, fuel works much the same way as... power does. Switch mode. There we go. Fill boat. I feel like taking some extra diesel might be a good idea. For a swim if we wanted. I don't think I'm going to do that right now. This thing is slowly draining, continuing to top up the boat. This thing is charging the boat for now. So we clearly need electricity, presumably for lights and things. This thing's Titanic theme scares iceberg away. Yeah, somehow I'm not sure it's scaring it away. I'm more concerned it might attract it. What's that? Turn off main power. Okay. Eco terminal. I guess we'll find out more about that later. Pilot boat. Okay. Map. Okay, cool. The map currently has naffle on it, which is about what you'd expect, considering I have gone nowhere so far. Interesting. Sure what I'm connecting myself to there. Oh, the boat, I guess. Right. Save and heal station. Cool. Right. So still haven't found a way to tell how much fuel and energy is actually in the boat yet. Okay, so it's not going to do that for me right now. Ah, it's probably on the dash here. Fuel, full, cool. Energy, not. Time of day there. Wind speed, some weather conditions, that's interesting. And speed in knots, I'm guessing. Health of the boat, not quite sure what that bit is. Guess we'll find out, won't we? Interesting. Okay. So I'd definitely like to charge the boat a bit more. Is there another battery anywhere? No, it don't look like it. That's empty, which is fine because the boat is now full, so... retract. There's a bed there. I was going to check this on the boat, but it occurs to me that I might want to hold on to the power supply on the boat for now. Seeing as I don't know what might go wrong if I don't.
Bring objects in a trash, then feed that into the recycler. Or place entire items directly into a recycler module.
Close.
The machine will refine them into base materials, metal, composites, polymers, each type different depending on what you collect. With materials prepared, fabrication.
Any other stuff I want to grab? Might as well grab some of this stuff whilst I'm waiting for the boat to charge a bit. I'll probably wait till morning before I head on out, and then we've got a bit of daylight and stuff, you know? You're thinking we're definitely scared away. Okay, fair enough, Noel. Yeah, okay. Deliberating on whether or not mine would, but I guess it depends how hard I'm trying. If I'm not trying hard enough, definitely would. Also, conversely, depending on my approach, if I am trying hard enough, it might scare it away as well.
With materials prepared, fabrication
Helpful. When I've got other options available, I feel like it's maybe a bit lazy. I was really hoping I could break that window because it would make life a lot easier. There's definitely something kind of fun about lobbing stuff into that machine to get chewed up and spat back out again. At this point, we should end up with a fairly nice and tidy dock. Would like to repair some of those what was I going to say? Repair some of those solar panels on the roof, so that when we go on our little sailing adventure, this place ought to be recharging itself. It's my hope. A aspiration for now, but I don't know if it's a viable option. Ooh, nice. I feel like chucking this thing in there is vaguely cannibalistic in nature, but the way stuff just kind of plops out is a bit weird. What's this? Marine fender. Sounds like a thing that I might want. Probably not up there, but hey. Oh, hello, wall. Right. I'm standing my excellent aim at that. Right, so I had a level, didn't I? So I've got some skills that we could grab. Let's have a look at fuel cables. Extenders, those seem like they'll be useful. What's this? Engine cylinder, that seems like it might be useful as well. Battery, diesel engine cylinder, Durapack, storage container. Electric pistol, that sounds like a thing I want too.
No resupply. What you reclaim and what you build is all that remains. Recycle, fabricate, construct. This is the loop that sustains the mission. Break it, and everything stops. Caretaker, nothing is wasted.
Right, I don't have one of these yet, but I might be able to craft one. So. Now then. Right, what can we make then? Stuff for the boat, cables, extender, modules, parts, weapons. What do I need to make this? Battery cell, alloy frame, connector ports, and conduit wiring. Okay, so alloy frame was on there. Cool, I can make one of those. How many of those did I need? One, okay. Need a battery cell. Do I have one of those? Doesn't look like I do. So I'll have to wait. Connector ports and conduit wiring. So try a solar cell, but right. Just don't have a battery. Okay. So I'll have to learn how to do that. Or I can make a pew-pew. Right. Okay, cool. Learning things. Right. Oh, my next trick. A bit dingy a bit. Why is it dingy? There we are. Nice. Right. Looks like that's working. Screwed that up. So that's set to equalise. So cool. We are getting power from the roof. Wonderful. Not much right now, probably, because it's in the night, but another battery does seem to have drained any. It's been doing a lot of work, so I'm going to chalk that one up as a win for right now. See if we can't get some more solar panels on the go. And there's a wind farm over there. What's the deal with that? That looks got some spooky stuff by it. I'm going to avoid the spooky. Right now, I don't get great vibes from that. Cool. So that's that repaired. Wonderful. Now then. Cool. So for now, these two should be bringing us a bit of energy. Which is not spectacular, but it's a start, right? Or at least once the sun comes up, they will. It's making really creepy noises and I don't like it because I'm not armed. If that thing starts deciding I look like food, I don't want to find out the hard way that I'm ill-equipped to deal with it. Right. So that's cool. The next question, though. Was there a battery down here somewhere? There's at least... Yeah, I think there was. I don't know if this idea is going to work. Not sure how to... Allegedly cucumbered as well. Okay, that's interesting. Look into that. So for right now, let's drop that. Yeah, I'm going to drop that. How's that done for me weight? Good. I'm no longer cucumbered. That was not the button I wanted. Well, I can tell you they must have fairly well-designed controls, because I'm intuitively guessing at some of the controls I need. Oh, bullseye! Right into the cockpit. Or the bridge, or whatever the appropriate term is. So, that kind of worked. I'm still apparently over-encumbered, and very low on power. Let's do something about that first. Charging. I don't know if this is going to work, but holy shit! There's definitely got to be a better way to. So that's as far as I can get with this. Okay. Sneaking its way back up. So I'm going to need a cable extender in order to charge this, or possibly a through-the-wall thingamajig, but I don't think I know how to make one of those yet. Cable extender. Needs plastic and iron. Got lots of that. Cool. So we're going to want a couple of those. Okay. That's interesting. Bolts. There we are, that was better. Right, so now, connect a cable. Not what you call incredibly efficient. That's definitely going the wrong way, so let's charge that up. And come off right now. So we're making progress of a sort. I'm going to go ahead and assume how many. Oh, lots of cables. Cool. I'm going to go ahead and assume this master plan is not going to work the way I want it to. But... I'm swinging on the end of the cable because it's hanging off there. Look. It's bonkers. Not quite what I wanted it to do, but... Not quite sure. Oh, that connected to me. Come on. Okay, well that's still not quite what I wanted to achieve, but I think we're still okay on that. Probably. Right, him off, you alright? You enjoyed this one? Nice. Yeah, I'm finding it fun and chill so far. Mind you, we've not got very far. Did quite enjoy a little swinging session now, though. So it's not very tidy right now, but for now it should do the job. Actually, you know what? Charge that. Should charge that. Let's go the short route. It says. And some Yoto. Nice. Not sure I would nominally have connected a cable quite like that. Saying I think it could probably go like that and be a little less daft. So that's going out. That's fine, that's working fine. These are draining all the power over. This somehow is still powering. Just about powering this. Go up to the roof and see if we can't increase the amount of power coming in, because the sun's up now. Oh, they're turning to track the sun. That's cool. That's a nice touch. Whoop, 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 whoop. Right. 62. I haven't got enough aluminium. Okay, alright. You an aluminium chair? No. Something around here's got aluminium on it, hasn't it? Nothing helpful there. What about you? Metal and plastic. Yeah, helpful, but metal. am I going to find that might... Traffic pole, plastics. This. Little plastics. Okay, we are not having a great deal of luck right now. We're going down there anyway. Guess we're going to go inside and see, see if I can't figure something out. See, being a relax with a coffee kind of vibe. It definitely has that sort of thing going on so far. It's definitely chill. Tech scraps, huh? Interesting. Copper scraps. There you go. Good. I should have what I needed. Hopefully. And a rich tea biscuit. Yes, exactly. Still got one left. There you go. There's one morph. Ahem. Save you the crunching noises at least. Must be the last one. Not quite what I wanted to do. Stay there for now. Right. So, I noticed I need to put this stuff in here in order to make it into something usable. I didn't realise that before, but now we know. Live and learn and so on. Okay. That's nice. Yeah, it was being a little temperamental before, but we're okay now. Cool. just as well, because it's quite a bit of stuff. Can I grab that repeating message and stuff that in the recycler? Up to the roof, that's what we're going to do, isn't it? I'll get this bloody thing repaired one way or another. I've got a bit of biscuit dust on my, well, on me everything apparently. I'm on top of a massive rig in the middle of the ocean. Not looking where I was going was probably a interesting life choice, shall we say. I don't know. That looks like a mine. And that looks like maybe our destinations. I'm going to repair this thing and then we're going to have a quick shifty around because... Is it working? No, it says I still don't have the aluminium. God damn it. Yeah, I see a few things over that way, but I don't see a whole lot elsewhere other than mines. There's different stuff in the ocean down there. Didn't feel very worthwhile that, but you know, why not? I do remember what I was doing to get aluminium though, and since I'm still currently being denied my goals in, well, not exactly in life, but in this moment anyway. There, right. Let's see if we can't find a way around this situation. I was really hoping. Oh, it didn't manage to pick them up apparently. Do I have aluminium now? Nope, apparently not. Now I got some. Don't know if I might need any of that. Right. 50th time the charm, maybe. No, I don't... Well, as far as I'm aware, everything that will be available in the game at early access, anyway, should be available to me within reason. On the grounds that actually have a full version of the game. Or as full as you can get at this stage, you know. Which is very cool. I have limited time that I'm allowed to run for. And there we go. It's only so many places that I'm allowed to check out. But I do have the full game. I don't know if... Oh shit, I'm getting out of here. I don't know if the demo that they put up for Steam Next Fest is still up or not. I meant to check, but I didn't have time then. I got very close to the edge there as I ran from those, whatever the hell they were. But drained a bunch of energy, but didn't do a lot of damage from the look of it. It's okay. So the good news is there'll be even more power coming in tomorrow. Bad news is I am out of power. So I'm going to temporarily send that way. This, I definitely do not want to be doing that. This wants to be going that way. How much more power the boat can take, but we'll... That much, okay. So that's the one I wanted. Right, so we're charged and we're fueled. This thing is currently, I believe, powering everything, which won't last very much longer, I don't think. I don't know where that's actually pulling power from. There's probably a tiny bit left in the battery. Do that for now. So where is main power for this place? So what I'm going to do is open up the hangar doors, because it's about time we headed off. Wob wob wob. It's all dark out there, but we're going to have a nap, move things on, and hopefully from the morning we'll be able to push on out. Which I think we could have a nap. It's the current theory I'm working on. Battery there is apparently flat. Okay, so I seem to have managed to drain all my batteries. Into these two. Right. Cool, because honest with you, I'm not sure why I am entirely doing it this way. It's going to go that way for now. Cool. Alright. It's not going that way, alright. Probably being a smart ass. Oh, right then. So, that should be coming down that way. Wonderful. So these should now be all charging, which is fine, because I'm going to take a quick nap. And then we're going to be ready to head on out. And then after that, everything should be charging and we'll turn the main power off. Let's just check how I turn main power off before I do this. So I don't want to do that before I go to sleep. I do have another query. It's not here, I think it's up top, isn't it? Yeah, I think it is. Right, anyway. One thing I want to know, because I've spotted this thing about 3 times now and I've never... That was off. Never investigated it. What's up here, if anything? Yep, some goop that's coming my way. Okay. I mean, guess we give it a go, right? Biolights, huh? Well, killing it doesn't seem to be killing it, so that was a whole thing. Also, ooh, what have I found here? A bunch of consumables and... more human art. Okay. That's interesting. Speaking of, let's use one of these consumables because I may have slightly... yeah, it really didn't do much, but did slightly more than nothing, so that's a start. Welp. So, well, we got our first death and we didn't even get out the door yet. Didn't realise that thing was damaging me there, actually. I think I may be a way back, which would be slightly frustrating. Although my own fault there. Getting a reboot.
It's dark and quiet now.
Oh, are you kidding
It doesn't
me?
have to stay that way. Reconnect the power. Bring this place back to life.
I'm all the way back. I'm not quite sure what the implication of that is. Interesting. That's weird. Am I taking this from the top? I don't know. Yeah, looks like it. Hmm.
Good work, Caretaker. Every restored connection brings us closer to reclaiming our home. We've lingered here long enough, Caretaker. Head to the docking hangar. There's something important there, waiting to show us our path.
Well, we live, well, we die and we learn in this case. I was going to say live and learn, but that's not quite what happened there, is it? Alright. Interesting.
Begin by seeing to your own systems. Vitality first. The ferrofluid in your brain is not ordinary fluid. It was designed as a living system, adapted to self-healing, drawn from Exo's earliest work in extreme environments. Keep it circulating, keep it balanced. Without flow, response to space, joints degrade,
Right.
shut down, follow. Cycle into vitality state. Let the resonance stabilize. The pulse will restore your mood. Memory station. Sync your state. Record your cycle. Here's a record of your work. Seeds grow, pod maintained, power restored, all will be stored. Caretaker shutdowns are expected. Power loss and accident. When you wake again, whether hours later or decades, only the record will remember what you have done. Vitality moves to emotion. Memory moves to
Okay. So it had something to say about what happens when a caretaker shutdown occurs. Which is what happened there, I think. Something about only the record will remember what you did, which is interesting.
There she is, your vessel. More than just metal and circuits. It's your freedom. This boat is how you'll reclaim the seas, and perhaps even your identity. The dock systems are offline. Without them, we're trapped here. Restore the power, Caretaker, so we can sail.
I did not go where I wanted it to. That did. So I'm not sure quite how that went down there, because I'm taking this entirely from the top as if I'm starting a new game. And yet, I did have save, at least a couple of saves, so that's a bug, an early access thing, or is that I haven't quite figured out what's going on here yet then? All of the above, possibly. I don't know. Let's find out, won't we? There's much up there to really find, was there? Not at this current juncture. Yes. Ah, cool. So there is a hotkey for it. It's a little counterintuitive, but...
again, thanks to you. Each step forward reconnects us to a brighter future. Caretaker,
Right.
you were never meant to remain bound. These waters were once pathways, carrying life, purpose, and discovery. Something awaits you out there, ready to be reclaimed.
Cool. Right. I suppose I have anywhere near... well, there was one of them that worked anyway, wasn't there? So let's get that wired up. At least we begin bringing some energy in. Raining, it's pouring. No. Cool. Oh, one rolling. Fortunately, I know more or less what I did last time and can hopefully power through this way more quickly this time. He says. Not wanting to be cocky or anything, but cool. Did not get the distance there, did we? Okay, that was weird. The thing was rolling and pushing me off kilter a bit. So, what have we got in here that I definitely don't want? The thing really does not throw, does it? That worked. Quite. Well, these had aluminium in them and I definitely need that. Success, sort of. Was less successful. What was that? You're in there. You're in there. I feel like I could probably lose quite a lot of time doing this without really too much difficulty, which is a sign of a good experience. Well put together game. Right. In there. I'm running low on charge. Let's give myself a little bit of zap. My shoulder is not very happy. Ooh, excuse me. Ooh. I've actually been at this for a couple of hours already and I've not even left the sighting area yet. Although my dying part did not really help much with that particular state of affairs, I suppose. So, we live and we learn, right? Really? A little bit like I was robbed on that one. It's interesting that there's a bit of physics to this. Of a sort, anyway. I think that went in there either, didn't it? Nope. Nice. Ticking over. So, is there much else out here? Yeah, there's a little bit more I still want to chuck in there and recycle. Nearly there. Torch off. Okay. So, next trick, get the bike charging. Fueling. Like I may have made a mistake here. That's better. Some essentials on the boat there. I need to repair that, didn't I? Tool repairs. Apparently I don't actually have to repair this. It's an optional thing. Interesting. Right. So theoretically, we're good to go, but I still do want to kind of catch up with where I was before. Or I screwed up badly. into a fight with apparently an unkillable goop that killed me. So that's a crafting room. These are batteries of a sort. Cool. Not supposed to go like that, I don't think. Interesting. That's probably not a bad place to store those for now. Wouldn't have been if they'd actually gone in the room. Right, cool. We roll in. At least look, something that looks dangerously like it, anyway. So. Next thing, skills. Got those. Dismantle tool. Future cable. Still got that. Useful things to have. But for now, enhancers. Can't do that apparently. Still being a bit temperamental about letting me level up for some reason. Or enhance. There we are. Cool. Right. On that note, let's see. I would like fireflies. So I'm going to get this blooming thing going, one way or another. Cool. So this is going around here. This still needs a battery cell, which I can't currently do, can I? Oh wait, yeah I can. I need alloy frame connector parts of conduit wiring. Make gun. Go. So on. Nice. I have an electric pistol now. So how... Let's put that in there as a holster thing. That's a weird looking pistol, but I'll take it. Okay. Next question. Does it use... for... ammunition? This? Cool, I can put stuff on it. Aha! Connect it to the electric pistol and charge it. Cool, okay. That kind of works. Weird, but it works. And I believe I holster it by pressing 2. No, but I'll wait for that to charge up first. That to myself for a minute while we're at it. So it's actually doing slightly better than we did last time, in a way. Right. So. Looks suspiciously like it's not attached to a wall, but okay. Not going to worry too much about that. That's frickin' bananas. I may have miscalculated again. We'll make this work one way or another. Lift this off the ground. Very well, no. Apparently not. Cool. Wonderful. Gotcha. Yeah, boogie. Oh yeah, right. We'll get there. Sure how, but we will. That'll do. Wasn't what I had in mind, but it'll do. I wanted it on the top, not the side, but I'll take the side. Right. Still not quite there. We're still going to find a way. I'm not to be so easily defeated. Having a bit of a moment here. Can't get down onto the ladder. Okay, now I'll climb down. Theoretically. Apparently I can't because the cable's not long enough. Right. Allegedly I'm going to need some more cables. Where am I going to get those from? We'll find some. I'm sure there are some. There's some for starters. That was not quite what I had in mind, but okay. Right. That's where we're going, apparently. Right. So, in other news, we should now be mostly wired up. Make sure any recycling to do. Oh, cable again. Crap. Gotta be some more cable somewhere. Where did I find more cable? There's some. Wonderful. It's not enough, but it's a start. Right. Some of this crap that I've acquired along the way. Do I have aluminium? Yes, wonderful. Oh, it's not progress, it's something that looks fierce like it. No. Stairs. Stairs, that's the word. Up and up and up and up and up and up we go. Out into the rain. Stop being back home. Always bloody raining. Oh, power tool. Wonderful. Okay. Right. Very much like, right, hang on. I'd like to take that. Oh, fine, you can stay there and I'll use it at a later date. I'm going to need to craft another bloody cable extender. If I can. Nice. Yeah. Thank you, Lordy. Oh, that was a lot of effort. Well, we are back to... well, not square one exactly, but close to where we were. Think about where we were. Alright, so 3 solar panels, putting power into batteries. Don't know if they're going to be enough, but should buy us some time, especially once we turn the power off. So, before we make any more cock-ups, let's go and save. Also heal, because apparently I need to do that. One subject. We have the slight issue that I'm going to save while I think about it, just in case. Cool. Okay. Catch there, Noel. Have a good night. Oh, I tried very, very hard to grab the ladder. Did I take damage? Energy, maybe. Turn that off. I'll check how the boat's doing. And, hopefully... it's still charging, apparently, so there's that. How's that look? Okay. Fuel, 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 fuel. Well, it's empty, so... based on last time's results, that should mean we're fueled up. Right. Fueled up. Charge. Not sure what's going on with the red one. 61%. Okay, I'll take that. One around the outside seems to be the thing. It is 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Right. We want to set out at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. No. Don't think I can do anything with these other than just move them around. Don't know what their use is, but... save, heal... what's that? Ooh, an electric engine cylinder. Okay. Let's get that on the electric engine then. Nice. I think I can connect from these and power from the boat into stuff like that, because the boat's got batteries built in somewhere apparently. It's also got solar panels on the roof, but those aren't going to do much while we're in here, I don't think. I did spot those. So that's the assumption I'm making based on the fact that should charge up faster now, right? Apparently not. God knows. Okay. Mooring point. There was a mention of mooring points, I heard it. So, while we wait for Time's Winged Chariot, let's do a bit of scrapping, and then we've got materials ready and waiting before we go to sleep. Chucking stuff onto there so I don't have to carry it quite so far. It actually comes to time to just want to be there. I mean, I feel like I should put that on my boat somewhere. The coziest cabin, but it's a start, isn't it? I'd call that a stroke of genius or not, but hopefully a productive decision anyway. Bolts. Well, that's an interesting bit of metal that floats there, isn't it? Strange phenomenon when a steel girder floats in the water. Oh, shit. I missed again. Could probably get that out eventually, but not right now, I don't think. So, recycler. Cool. Have enough. I do not have enough cable to do that. We need to go on a quest for more cable before we do much else. There's an interesting bit of movement there. That's the other one I wanted. Yep. Where am I going to find a bit more cable, I wonder? Probably not this way, but... help very much, did it? I'm hoping I can get it to bounce off the wall on like that. So we're through there, aren't we? What cables I think we're going to get from here? Long iron beam. Right, don't think there's any on the roof, but I can't think of anywhere else that I might find. Well, have a look up there before I start going all the way back to room in the depths where I woke up, see if there's anything back down that way that I missed. There's a whole load of stuff, but cables are what I need. Oh, you're not cables, you're creepy blue stuff that I don't trust. Mind you, I've got a gun now, haven't I? So let's see what happens if I... Interesting. Don't really know what to make of that. Growing back though, don't like that. Not a fan of that at all. Really doesn't have a great deal of capacity, this pistol. I guess those two side attachments are going to be batteries. Extended batteries. Oh, now... I thought that might get me in there, but it didn't. I'm gonna try... No, I'm not going to try that right now. It'll be an end of the day. I can't find a bit more cable. I can fabricate more. I'd rather find it first if I can. I just fabricate more. It might be a bit easier to do that. That's what I was going to do. I'm trying to remember why I actually wanted to fabricate, get some cables anyway at the moment. That button. Get in there. Right. Cool. Oh yeah, cables. Nice.
Or place entire items directly into a recycler.
Quite where I wanted to throw that, but pretty sure it's going to end up in roughly the right place anyway. Down and round and down and round. And up and over. Right. Success. Right. Smack. Got me walking around my own bloody house, that. Smack straight in a door frame. The time I lived here, you think I'd know where the door frames were? I do not. Apparently. What the evidence would suggest, anyway. Grab stuff, throw in direction. Very well, is it? Probably not the most efficient approach, but hey. Making something that looks suspiciously like progress. Here we go. Power marked on there. It's quite helpful. On the wall over there. And fuel on the other side, that's also quite helpful. Didn't give it enough welly. Give that one enough either. Damn it. And around we go. Ooh, I made myself dizzy then. Apologies if I did that to you as well. A little carried away there. Nice couple for the moment. There we go. It's... Right. Now unencumbered. Interesting. Getting monkey nuts, how we doing? Don't forget to save after this. No, I'm definitely going to do that in just a moment. Oh, there's some more stuff I want to scrap there. Do that. Elbow is itching. Weird one. sensible thing might be to stash some stuff over here, mightn't it? Seems I'm a bit over encumbered. I don't know. How much over encumbered am I? Not anymore. That's fine. Yeah. Apparently I am a little bit. That helps. Let's split that. That should do for now. Cool. So, boat's still powering up. I'll check what time of day it is before we go any further. 6 AM, allegedly. Okay, apparently we've been working through the night. That's fine. How's the boat's power supply looking? Actually, not that great. Let's just check that battery's going to continue filling up. It should do, but that's going in there. Cool. Sun's up. The should be. Oh, it's switched off here, isn't it? Because everything was getting a bit silly. It's fine. I also want to know if I turn main power off, that the electricity still flows. Wonderful. It doesn't on the boat, weirdly, but it does up here. Those sounds are great. I'm going to borrow it from somewhere else in a minute. But yeah, it must mean it's coming in from upstairs, going into there, and it's just trickling through, and it'll kind of fill up from the other two. The one by the boat and the one by the recycler will fill up first, and once they fill up full, these will start to top up afterwards, whilst also draining power down here. Ooh, that's suboptimal. Come on, then. Maybe they don't like the light very much. That's interesting. See if I can close the door up top. That might make a bit of difference. Interesting. Hopefully they can't get in now. Might have been a bit much to hope for. Turn the lights back on and make him run away again. It's not quite what I had in mind, I've got to be honest. Also forgotten what the hell else I was going to do after... So that should be full. Yeah. Cool. This is still flying down here because we're still charging the boat, which is now looking way more... I should have thoughts on, maybe not. That might be the fuel... Is that the lecky or not? Can't tell from here. I feel like I've done all this setup and I'm not actually going to come back here. That would be hilarious, but I think I probably will. Electricity is well on its way, 72. So, okay. Might be setting off a little late, but that's fine. So, yeah, I'm kind of unsure what to do there. I mean, the boats won't be draining when I head off, so I probably can leave it, because I think this is technically filling up faster than it's draining, so that's fine. Once I do take the boat out of here, we should be making progress. In theory. Let's stay there, I think, for now. Oh, my batteries are running low. I kind of forgot about that. Let's see this way of doing this. I think down by the boat. For consistency's sake. Little weight indicator next to my health as well, which is helpful. Just spotted that. Not sure where the 3 there is, but it's just above that, but in blue. But so, boot charging, everything else as I want it. Is there, there's a photo mode or a way to hide the HUD? Either would be fine. Don't see an option there right now. Ooh, that's cool. There is a way to hide the HUD at least. Yes, discard. Can't change anything there. So I can hide the HUD and take pictures. Cool. It's not perfect, but I can work with them. Right. So, anything else in here I would like to scrap? Probably, yes. assume this is using, like, energy from me to run this thing as opposed to having its own durability. Seems to be the case. Don't see any evidence to the contrary on that. Cool. Anything here? It looks like it might be interesting. Made that couch a bit worse, though. Oh, this is draining me like crazy, so... Right now, let's go and charge. Don't really need a great deal of power down here anyway, and I just kind of reserve that battery from when I need it. So for right now, where I kind of want to get a few useful bits and pieces. Preserve what remains. Ironically, by scrapping everything. Cost 60, yeah, I can see that. There's an energy cost. In this case, it would be 80 watt hours, 160 watt hours for the whole bed. Scrapping this is draining out of my electricity supply there. That's okay. I am now rather cucumbered, apparently. So that's cool. Cute, put that away. Let's get some juice. I feel like that one sort of charges itself, which is interesting. With the only battery that technically does. Nice. Roll my way back up to the boat. My carry capacity is at 119% there. Oh, hello, cat. Yep, she's all curled up and asleep. Don't blame her. Crikey. We're fuffing around here and still haven't left. Okay. think I might be over the weight limit there. Either that or because I turned the power off downstairs, this is not working. Apparently we can game the system a little bit. Pretty quicker than trying to climb up the ladders when I'm over encumbered anyway. Oh, I made it up to the top. That's okay. That went surprisingly well. If in doubt, be snaky. Cunning might be a better word. Power's still flying in from the look of it. Question is whether or not it's still going into the boat. Oh, yeah, it is. Okay. I'm hoping it might be... Well, it'll get pretty close to fully charged and then it'll be running off solar power effectively from the roof, won't it? Because there are still lights and things switched on, right? I do love that if your cable's not long enough and you jump off something either holding it or attached to it, it just becomes like a bungee cord though. That's hilarious. It's a really fun touch. It's really good thinking on the devs' part there, I think. Oh yeah, something to work with that. That's what I need. Right. Grab a quick picture. I can't jump. So... Oh wait, here I can. I'm just a dumbass who pressed the wrong button. It's only like it's the same jump button every game ever had. If I'm correct, yeah I am. That goes there. Much of this is going in there. Cool. It's like we're nearly there. Wonderful. Well, it's doing its thing. What are we going to get? Engine cylinder, we've got that. What's that? Lights, generator, recircular, container. Other generator. Wind generator and solar generator. Small storage container. That will be useful. More batteries. That's probably good. I'm going to... That's not going to let me do that right now. Well, let me do it now. So I've got 5 more I could drop in. Wouldn't be a bad idea. Sell that though for now. In here. Gonna leave that actually. I should have checked it over there really. Oh well. Gee, let's do a quick thing here. You can go in the corner there. Plan is basically to make sure I can grab the things I need without having to inadvertently grab things I don't want. Ah. Right, over here. Now we're going to split a few things anyway. Just make a significant dip in my weight. Should be fine. Right. Looks like everything's switched off. Of course, it's night. Yes. Let's just quickly check the power on the boat. Still draining power because the lights are on. Wonderful. Should lead to the lights coming back on. Hope. No, it probably won't, will it? Oh dear. Some ideas. Should mean power coming up this way. Don't know why it isn't. What's coming in that way? Where are you, little sweet? Ah, I know why it isn't. A little bit light for the moment. So I think I need to make one teensy adjustment. is to have these two up here be the top priority. So here's the idea. These two equalise. Then any excess... You know what, I'm going to put them all on equalise. That should work, shouldn't it? So if they're all set to equalise, they should fill up steadily equally, which is not as fast down at this end. But should mean that there is energy supply up top here. To keep us powered. And keep those bugs out for now. Theoretically. Oh! Oh, yeah, got it. Right. That's not topping up. This one isn't because that's not set correctly. We should hopefully then be able to leave this place to slowly fill itself up over time. Shits. Right. Correct yourself, yeah. Heal myself. If again, I need to up my vitality soon. Charge my pistol. Charge myself. Thanks. Right. Question really is, can I do that without power? Probably, but find out in a minute. Yeah, wonderful. In other news, it's now daytime and everything should be topping up again. Wonderful. So, it's a bit late, but let's make our way out, shall we? I didn't want to do that. I want to close the door behind me, but I can't. Anyway, let's pilot the boat and get out of here before we are done. So, how do I... This... Oh, E will get me off there. Okay, I just want to check everything is disconnected properly. Cool. So it's just anchored right now. That's fine. Not anchored anymore. We can now slowly cruise out of here. Would have happened earlier if I hadn't got myself killed attacking some goop that apparently wasn't having a great deal of success with. Oh, it's bouncing around now. We got weather. There were mines out here, if I remember rightly. Well,
this vessel is more than just machinery. It's your refuge, your home now. Sail forth, caretaker.
Yep.
Reclaim the waters humanity once commanded.
Something rule Britannia, I think.
Is uncertain. Restoring navigational relays will illuminate our way. Beacon 49, eastward, should be your first step.
Cool. Sail to navigational beacon 49, east of Sanctuary Dock 37. And Dock 37 presumably being conveniently tied into the name of... So I'm actually going straight for it. So the name of the Developer, which is channel 37, in case you forgot.
Master basic crafting skills and generate your own resources to survive. Begin by fabricating a Lumalite solar panel.
While the boat's doing a little journey on its own, let's go and fabricate a Lumalite solar panel. Like there are solar panels on the roof already, but okay. Electric engine, diesel engine. Both seem to be working away. Cool. Probably put this somewhere where it can charge something. I don't know. The prow somewhere? Put it over here for like that, really. Well, for want of a better place right now. Need a solar cell, connector ports, and an alloy frame. And a quick check as to how close I am to my destination. I've got time. Okay, cool. What do I need? Solar cell, connector ports, alloy frame. Some water in it.
Good job. You've successfully learned to craft and produce resources.
Thanks. Bonk. Hang on a minute. I was just thinking it would be a lot more convenient if we had a short cable run like that rather than a long one, and now I've just remembered that spotted that's over there. That's better. Short was over there, but I think that's where I want to be. I should probably connect it to the boat. Is that right? Yeah, cool. Never mind. Please tell me that's just a buoy, not a mine, because it looks awfully like a mine. Well, it doesn't look that much like a mine. I see, okay. Kinda like that, actually. In Cyberpunk, I always used to drive in first person because it just felt way more immersive. Way less practical, of course, but way more immersive.
The beacon is here, silent and dark. The systems here sleep without power, and without their signal, we drift aimlessly. Bring back the power and awaken the beacon's voice to guide us forward.
Here's the thing. Somehow I've got a more. Get up close to that thing without this being terribly disasterful. Like a terrible disaster. I really don't know if I've managed this or if I'm just about to crash. Kind of hope momentum might have helped me there, but doesn't seem like it will. What's the wind doing? The wind's blowing me the other way, isn't it? Can back up a bit, okay. Interesting. If I go far enough back, it starts me to reverse, and then I have to go the other way and push it back a bit to change my momentum. Okay. There's more to this than meets the eye. Can't get some forward motion. Push that hard over. I might have a chance of quite so hard over, I don't think. I'm definitely going to overshoot, but for a first effort, it's not the worst fucking job ever. Not the best parking job ever, but let's see, so it centers as soon as I release, okay. How about that? I mean, it's not great, but I'd like to get a bit closer. Also, I like to not crash. Be a great start. Benefits of those fenders I've got downstairs, I guess. How do I anchor? With space, I think. Right, see how we did. I don't know that I managed to much improve the situation. Certainly not ideal, but at least I can get out. Have a good night, Cal. That looks like a mine. Part of me really wishes I had something with which to blast it. There's also a significant part of me is like, that's a terrible idea. Don't do that. There's that crazy part of my brain. Oh, well, that was interesting. Apply. Picture. Right. Well, there's something that looks decidedly like a mine over there as well. If that's not a mine, I don't know what it is, but... yeah. I feel like I nearly reversed right into that, eh? Reverse is probably not the right word on a boat. But anyway. We are gaining energy slowly, so that's fine. You just about see, whatever the name of that place that we just left was. It was at 37 or something. We sailed all the way from there to here. The beginning of our journey upon the ocean. I'll have to take a swim next time. But we'll do that tomorrow, because... actually, you know what? Let's just look it downstairs and quickly top up the old juice. And then we'll save. Walk around, because my back's actually a little sore today. Health is fine. Nice. So, we'll move on to the navigation beacon tomorrow, hopefully. All things being equal. Cool. So, I'm not sure if death is supposed to restore me to the starting point. That seems harsh. Like a relative permadeath mode is would be harsher than I kind of got the vibe they were going for. I may have misunderstood, or there may be a bug, or it may be just because I hadn't saved recently enough or something. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, looking forward to exploring on. So far, first impressions, it's got kind of fun physics-based crafting to a degree, or physics factors into crafting. Everything being so kind of cable-based is an interesting approach as well, powering things and such. So yeah, be curious to see how this pans out as we go forward. Thank you all very much to Channel 37 for the code. I do appreciate. Yeah. We'll keep having a look at this for a bit longer. There's a limit to how long I could play for, and a limit to how far in the game I can go, whichever one of those two things I hit first, as a condition of having early access. But yeah, the game launches into full early access, as in like public early access, on the 6th of November. So a couple of weeks away, I think. 2 weeks tomorrow, yeah. So, yeah, if it's something you want to check out, do have a gander. It'll be on PC first and consoles later, next year sometime. So, yeah, that's cool. Definitely enjoying that for a first look. Looking forward to trying out some more and seeing what comes up next. Should be cool. So, thank you for hanging out. Hope you guys found this interesting. If you did, let me know. Let me know your thoughts. Definitely appreciate hearing your reactions and stuff. So, yeah, comment, stuff like that if you want to. We'll do a little bit more of this tomorrow, so should be fun. And the other thing that's coming up in the distance, of course, is Outer Worlds 2, which is next week? Yes. Less than a week away, isn't it? It's the 28th, I think, is the full release for the Outer Worlds 2, because I check this every bloody day and I still can't remember. There we go. Enough that I just had to put the TH in and it already came up with it, so... global release, there we go. Yeah, so this is the 24th, but that's for the if you bought special editions and get early access. The proper launch time is 5 PM on the 29th, yeah. A week today. Cool. So, got a bit of time to chill out and check some stuff out with it. Should be cool. And at some point, there's definitely something else I want to sort of squeeze a look at in as well. And I have no idea how that's going to go, but we'll see. yeah, so far, first impressions, pretty cool. Definitely a different vibe. Very chill so far, but I know there is combat further on. I mean, well, there's a little combat that we've seen already in terms of those bugs and the little robot things. We'll see how it goes. My pistol is not going to get me very far because it's got no battery, well, very little battery, and it burns through it fast, so I have to see what future weapons. I know there are way more advanced weapons to be getting, rifles and things like that, so yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing how that pans out too. Hopefully we'll get to see a little bit of that next time. Yeah, cheers, Tango. Yes, thank you for hanging out. If you haven't already, like, subs, notification bell, all that good stuff are very much appreciated. Social media links in the description. You get more reliable notifications that way if you want to check out Blue Sky and Facebook and Instagram are the big three that I use the most. Notifications generally via Blue Sky or Facebook if you want them in that particular way. This will go on a playlist as every other game does on its own. I've set that up already. If you want to check out any of the other playlists from other games we've done before, have a gander around. There's plenty of them. Yeah, we'll check some more out tomorrow. Oh yeah, channel memberships available down below if you're interested in supporting the channel that way as well, which is humongously appreciated. So yeah, have a gander if you'd like to at that as well. But for now, I'll say thank you very much for watching. I look forward to speaking to you all very, very soon. Have yourselves a good rest of your evening and a good day tomorrow. It'll be fun. So, until then, have a good night. See you tomorrow, folks.